So this is the big video. I'm going to be showing y'all me putting together my brand new gaming PC. I'm finally upgrading from my old one. I was rocking a i7 3770 non-K. It was a locked chip. I had an R9 390 in it from AMD. So for this rig, we're going to be doing a little upgrade, and I'm very excited to show y'all the parts list that I put together. So enjoy. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you all the parts that I have and kind of walk through what we went with. And then after that, we'll put everything together. Alright, let's go through this parts list. So I did an unboxing of the processor. This is the Core i7-10700F. No graphics chip on this one, but that's okay because we're using a GPU. It was the best bang for the buck on Newegg, and it was part of their holiday sale, so I got a great price on it. That's going to be cooled by the Deepcool Gamax 400. I love this cooler. It's kind of the old reliable cooler for me. And since it's a locked chip, this should have no problem keeping it cool, especially since this thing came with a stock cooler. But having that little bit of extra thermal headroom is going to be nice. The motherboard I also did an unboxing of. We have the Asus Prime B560MA. You know, it has what we need for a gaming PC. Have a little bit of expansion in terms of PCI Express, 2 M.2 slots. So, you know, very, very good value board for the money. Let's see, let's move to RAM. I have 32 gigs of XPG data memory. This is DDR4 3000 megahertz, CL16. It's what I had. The processor is rated for DDR4 2933, so this is right above that, so it's a perfect match. Now the one thing is, I mean, the color, it's red, and as you can see, the theme for the build is black and white, so that sucks. I thought about painting the heat spreaders, but it's fine. It's fine. It's going to work just fine. And I had 32 gigs, so I figured, why not use all 32? There's no harm in it. Storage is going to be really interesting. So they have 2 M.2 slots. So I went with a 500 gig Samsung 980 SSD. I think this is not the 980 Pro, just the standard 980. Better than the 970, but not as good as the 980 Pro. So we have the 500 gig for the boot drive, and then I have a terabyte of it for my game library. So we can store all my games on there and have them load really, really quickly. So that's going to be very, very nice to have everything in solid state. I'm actually going to have to use, this is my old SATA SSD in my old rig. This is a Samsung 850, so it's actually going to be a lot faster, but I actually have to clone this drive to here, so it has the same image on it. I'll be using a CloneZilla for that. What's next? The graphics card. The graphics card I got as part of a Newegg Shuffle along with the motherboard. This is the MSI GTX 1660 Super. Probably one of the best bang for the buck graphics cards. Obviously right now we're in the middle of a GPU shortage, but still, for the money, it does not get better price to performance than this. Maybe 1660 Ti would be a little bit better, but you know, I'm expecting this to be great for 1080p high or 1440p medium. I think this is going to do a fantastic job. Power supply. Power supply is going to be my favorite brand, Seasonic. This is a Seasonic 620 watt power supply, 80 plus bronze. It's going to do a fine job of powering everything. Non-modular, but it's okay. It was very, very affordable, so that's one of the trade-offs, and I'm okay with making that. And then the entire build is going to be housed in this Montech Air 100 case. I actually recently did an unboxing of this case as well, so a lot of these parts I've done unboxings of. So yeah, that's basically all of the hardware that's going to be going into the system. So I'm very, very excited, and I think now we're just going to put on some music and sit back and relax and enjoy the montage of me putting everything together. Alright, so now we have the motherboard all prepped. I still need to put the SSDs in it, but the CPU and memory is installed. And then real quick, I'm going to, off camera, copy my old boot drive to the new one so that I can have it ready to go when we boot up the system at first. And there we have it. That is a finished gaming PC. Got my i7 10700F, 32 gigs of RAM, and the only graphics card I could get a hold of was the GTX 1660 Super. So this is my personal rig that I'll be rocking for 2022. I hope to do more personal rig updates in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.